You've probably heard the term staking thrown around in crypto, especially after Ethereum switched to it. But what does proof of stake, or POS, actually mean? And why do so many modern blockchains use it? Let's break it down in a simple conversational way. So what exactly is proof of stake? Proof of stake is another type of consensus mechanism, meaning it's one of the ways a blockchain decides who gets to add to the next block of transactions, and how everyone agrees on the correct version of the ledger. While proof of work relies on computers competing with energy, proof of stake relies on validators locking up their tokens to secure the network. You're essentially saying, here are my coins, I'm staking them, I have something to lose, so you can trust I'll behave honestly. And unlike mining, which uses physical hardware, POS uses economic incentives as its security model. Here's a quick tidbit of history about it. The idea of proof of stake first appeared around 2012, but it gained major attention when Ethereum completed its transition from proof of work to proof of stake in 2022, a moment often referred to as the merge. According to the Ethereum Foundation, the shift reduced the network's energy consumption by over 99%, which is one of the biggest reasons POS gained popularity so quickly. Today, major blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and Avalanche all rely on proof of stake to validate transactions. So how does proof of stake actually work? Here's the simple version. Validators lock up a certain amount of the blockchain's native coin. This is called their stake. Then, the network selects one validator at a time to create the next block. The chance of being selected is usually based upon two things: how many coins you've staked, and how long you've been staking them. If they create a valid block, they earn rewards. If they try to cheat, the network can slash their stake, meaning they lose part of their locked coins. It's basically a financial incentive to behave honestly. So there's no more mining rigs like with Bitcoin, no race to solve puzzles, just economic skin in the game. The biggest reason why people prefer proof of stake is energy efficiency. Since POS doesn't require massive amounts of electricity, it's considered more environmentally friendly. The Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance even noted that energy debates around Bitcoin accelerated interest in alternatives like POS. It's also easier for everyday people to participate. You don't need specialized hardware, just tokens and access to a staking setup or staking pool. And because it doesn't rely on mining farms, POS can often achieve faster block times and lower operating costs. But of course, nothing is perfect, and there are trade-offs. Because voting power is tied to how many coins you own, critics argue that wealth can concentrate influence, especially making some POS networks more centralized over time. There's also the question of slashing risks and what happens when large staking providers like exchanges accumulate too much control. But overall, POS remains one of the most widely adopted systems in modern blockchain, especially for networks prioritizing lower energy use and higher throughput. To summarize, proof of stake replaced physical mining with economic incentives. Validators lock coins, propose blocks, and earn rewards, or get penalized if they misbehave. It's energy efficient, fast, and now powers some of the largest blockchains in the world. So whether you're a beginner or deep into crypto already, understanding POS gives you a clear picture of how today's blockchain networks stay secure and reach consensus. If you found this helpful and want more blockchain explainers, hit subscribe. I've got plenty more coming your way.